As is my usual style with unboxing, we're going to take a quick look at Star Trek Captain's Chair, a new deck building game from WizKids. Just arrived today, so let's take a look. Right in the top of the box is a common card list. And then we've got the rule book here. Then here is a look at the various captains and their decks, and there's planets, other common ships, and other races, etc. And there is a solo mode for this game. Great! Going through some various punch boards. So in the game, there are 6 different decks in the core set that they're all asymmetrical. They're all designed a little differently, and each one has different ways of winning the game. Got some, I don't know what these are, but they look like what comes out of the Klingons when they get shot. And then got some various cubes and tokens. Being an antagonist will not win you every game. You'll have to use diplomacy, exploration, manage your resources. Each deck in the box is catered to how that captain is supposedly behaves and their personal goals and such in the shows. And we are, as usual, not going to break down the rules or look at every card and stuff. Just getting this game out there, letting you know that it exists. If this causes you to research or look into it a little more, then that's good. I'll probably do, whenever I get around to playing it on the solo mode, a how to play video. Gonna have to be Picard, of course, because he's my favorite. Then we've got just various decks of cards. We'll get a we'll get a look at them. Yeah, it looks like a dweeb. Stands. Looks like tokens of some kind. Would say currency, but there is no currency. There are several types of cards in the games. There are allies, cargo, encounters, incidents, persons, ships, and directives. There are also stardate cards, which have various effects on them, and amounts of players. For example, during the next player's cleanup step, wipe the market, removing all tokens. There are location cards, and we'll just take a few peeks at Picard's cards. Not all of them, but just a few. Mainly because I'm looking to see if Riker is in this. This is like going through a pack of cards looking for the rare. Riker was on the bottom. He's one of my favorite Star Trek characters. Data's in here, Geordi, Worf, Crusher. No Wesley. Now there was a promo pack that had Wesley, I believe. I believe he was an encounter. You could get that promo through pre-ordering, which I failed to do. These are action tokens. They also have these common terms and icon summary cards. And that's just a quick look at Star Trek Captain's Chair. You, and it looks like, I'm guessing, up to 3 other people, because it's a 1 to 4. Oh, just a 2-player game. Oh, it's you and 1 other person. Maybe I should read before I film a video about it. But it's either solo or a 2-player game. You just pick one of the 6 captains available and get your directives, get your goals, and see if you can figure out through either conquest, diplomacy, resource gathering, or exploration how you win. Looks like a pretty interesting game. Hopefully this drove you to look a little more into it. If you like Star Trek, and if you like deck builders, and it's from WizKids, it's gonna be good. And I did look to see why Kirk or Janeway or some of the other well-known Star Trek characters were not included in this. I will call it a starter set because, let's be honest, if it does well, they're going to do expansions. And they said they didn't want to start off with a box of all the most popular characters because, I mean, if you get that and then you release an expansion with something that not really many people are interested in, it's not going to sell as well. So stick Kirk with somebody or Janeway and stuff, and that'll make that box a little more popular. I would have liked to see those captains, but it'll just keep me going on collecting if there is more of this game, which I already hope there is because I absolutely love deck builders. So, yeah, and Star Trek is awesome.